So the last method is what I like to call as a study and learn method. Now, as I think you have heard that the best way to learn something and to remember it is to do it by practically. And that's why I also suggest that this method is very highly, or I recommend to do it or to accomplish this method is by studying and learning it by practically and not theoretically. Of course, you can do study and learn theoretically, but this is method like much more to into practical uh, way. And the first thing what you need to do is that you need to have some kind of clue, or you need to know the subject of that idea that is going to be related for example, computers, or losing weight, or making money online, and so on. The next thing is that you need to examine some kind of device or anything that is related to that subject. And the reason why you need to examine is that when you want to study something about that specific subject, it is very highly recommend that when you examine something, you examine it as like you want to find out how that thing is going to work, rather than just examine it quickly and looking and okay, that's quite cool and so on, or reading some kind of book just like quickly without thinking anything. So the main idea actually in this study and learn method is to, when you study and learn some kind of device or anything, you you have your brains are stimulating very highly, and then you are be able to think and think and think, and this will help you to generate quickly good ideas. And try to think as much as possible how that device is working, as I said before, that think that how it's going to work, rather than just examining it quickly and testing just the functionality quickly. Of course, testing the functionality or reviewing something is very important thing, and I highly recommend also to consider to do that. And this method makes you actually very smart, or makes you smarter, because you need to think every time, and when you find something you will get this aha feeling, like how I should I say, but I think you understand what I mean. And also it will enhance your imagination. Now, enhancing your imagination, this is very important thing, especially when you are, or when you want to generate some ideas by using your thoughts and so on. You need to have big imagination, because it will help you so much, and especially experience in your life. This is not going to be the easiest method to generate idea, but it is one of the most effective methods. So, and lastly, I want to give you some tips related to generating ideas. Now, first of all, always be relaxed. Do not feel anxiety or be in bad state and so on. Take all the time notes as much as possible. Do not erase something that you think it is or might be stupid, because something, even some stupid ideas, can be actually be very benefit. It might not be benefit for the world or for you, but they might be benefit with the other idea, and maybe combining them you might be able to generate some new idea. And this is my suggestion, and this is the something that I suggest, and I have found it will be very helpful. And I promise that 90% of my ideas that I have found I have done by using this method, and they have been 90% have been quite successful, just by leaning down on the bed before you sleep and have a pen and paper near you and just relax. That is one of the best time that you are be able to think and having new ideas that you might have not before thought. And also when you go to somewhere and you have free time, look all the time around you and try to figure it out how the different things are working that around you. So for example, let's say I will give you just quick some example. For example, if I go walk in some street and there is next to me there is some kind of some kind of light, then I might think that how this light might get energy or electricity and how it's going to emit that light from that bulb and so on. And when you want to think something, or I actually highly recommend this also, is to define a problem and have a genuine interest on what you are solving. This is very important thing. If you don't have a genuine interest, then the probability of having a good idea is not high, and even you might be in the lack of motivation to find that new idea, because when you define a problem and you want to solve it, it will help you so much, so on. So I want to thank you now for watching this presentation, and I hope that it has helped you so much, and I thank you for your time. Bye.